One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What's going on, guys? Man, feels like it's been forever since I've been live for one of these. Last live stream I did was the flight test 2 with Starship. I'm a little rusty. Got sweaty palms over here. I don't know if I can do this, guys. Let's go ahead and muster up. Where you from? What you munching on? That's how we'll warm this up. Back to the roots, familiar roots. And while you're mustering up in the chat, let me get the doggos in here. Doggos, come here, Coons. Come here, buddy. Hey, Kudu joined us for this. Hi, buddy. Hey, good boy. That's Peepers laying there like a slug. And Wiley is underneath the desk. Let's see if I can get him out here with good old Jeb. He loves the Jeb. Hi, Coon, you. Get the Jeb. Go get the Jeb. Go get it. Here. You just look familiar? Go get him. Go get him. Go get Jeb. Somebody go get him. He loves the Jeb. Yeah, he got him. He took my Jeb.
They took our jabs. They took your jabs. They took your jabs. They took your jabs.
He actually gave him up pretty easily, but yep, he's kind of upset about it now. You can see him pawing me. He'll get him back sometime. Sorry, buddy. He literally costs more than you. We rescued this guy right here from a drug house, so he was free. They didn't want him. We were like, fine, we'll take him from you. We'll take him off your hands. He's a good boy. Yeah, but he really likes Jeb, apparently. We'll get to the live stream here in a second. Let's see. Let's go back to me. No, you stay away from him, buddy. Okay, here we go, chat. Locals members, thanks for being in the locals chat. I got you, Keith Mabe. I like the new profile picture. Pretty sweet. Such a stud. So ready to light this candle. Candles, plural. Is it 3 candles because we have 3 boosters, or is it, 27 because we have that many Merlin engines? You be the judge. Houston, Texas. Keith is from Houston, Texas.
I pulled him out of a place on Midgard called Texas.
Texas. Good to see you guys again. Oh, he's in both chats. Nice. All right, here we go. Scrolling down. Looking for places or things people are munching on. Hawaii, that's the next place I saw. Hawaii.
What adventures I have found on the tiny island of Canaveral.
Another Texan. Texas has the chat so far. We got Toronto. What's going on, Canada?
Ho, ho, ho. Welcome to French Canada.
Maine, New Hampshire, West Virginia, Washington State. We got Americans in the chat, man. America is dominating tonight.
What, is this a communist country or something? I thought this is America.
It's probably because the rest of the world's asleep right now. North Carolina, Ohio. I don't know. This seems a little like not right. Is it NC Ohio? I don't know what NC Ohio is, but we're gonna go with Ohio because I don't have anything for North Carolina.
We're the Manchester United fan club from Ohio.
There's another Ohioan right there. Georgia. I don't. Do I have something for Georgia? Scrolling down. No, I have Alabama, not Georgia. We have any Albanians in here? Alabamians? We have UK right there. We got UK. You automatically get London, UK.
You sound like you're from London.
Whoa, just skipped way down. We're from all over the place. Andy in Alaska, what's going on, BFR buddy? From Alaska, and love, brother. Thank you so much for that $2 tip. Appreciate you. I don't have anything for Alaska, but I did. That was the last place the lawyer wife and I vacationed to. You got a beautiful state up there. But then I got strep throat, so it was quite a horrible experience. I was on a cruise, not the place you want to get strep throat. Craig Horv, welcome to the eccentric fam. Call me daddy. Daddy Kev. Thanks for the support. Ooh, Lima, Ohio. I used to go to college in Lima. I was just there, actually, the other week, and I haven't been back there in like almost a decade. What a coinky dink. Utah, Minnesota, New Jersey. I got New Jersey. I'm going to try to hit every one of these sound bites because it's been such a long time.
That's a lovely accent you have.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Michigan, the frenemy to the north. I don't really care for any Buckeyes or sports anymore. It doesn't get my mojo running, so you're my friend. My brother wouldn't say the same thing, though. Master Chief Beavers is back. Oh, snap. Look who's doing a live stream. Yeah, I'm not going to pass up a Falcon Heavy if I can help it. We still got 3.5 minutes till this sucker launches. I'm going to try to get through some more of these chats. So I appreciate you remembering up there, bro. BFR Beavers in the chat. Everyone salute. Master Chief. Minnesota, Illinois, plural, Florida. Look to the skies, Florida, Colorado. That's where Beavers is from there. Denmark. I could get something from South Park from Denmark. They had a whole episode just on Denmark. It was quite hilarious. These are things to read, talks like a bunch of goofballs. That's the South Park impression. All right. Oh, man, there's so many. Italy, Scotland. There's Greenville, South Carolina. I've been a member for more than 36 months. Yeah, I know you have. I don't know why it showed up like that. I figured maybe you just re-upped it or something. I don't know. I appreciate you, Eric. You're a good man. Tell the fam I said Happy New Year because I think I already said Merry Christmas to him, but you can tell that to him again. Maybe this will help you decide to live stream more often. We miss you. Look at all those exclamation points. Man, thank you so much, Eric. Eric is so kind to me. He is the BFR of BFRs. Yeah. Well, we got to tell SpaceX to launch more bigger rockets, all right? More Starships, more Falcon Heavies. Maybe get some crew launches in there, which they're on the horizon. They're coming. Don't worry, they're coming. Carter McKay, what's going on? Another familiar face. Appreciate your content, man. Well, I appreciate you being here with me. This is all for you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, We're going to get to the live stream now. We're within the 2-minute warning, so let's go big screen and we'll turn up the volume. And I'll shut my face hole. That's display 2. We want I'm so rusty. Display 1 big. There it is. Fancy Luma wipe. Volume, commence.
Water. The next event coming up will be Falcon Heavy in startup. That's at the T-minus 1 minute mark.
Ground gas closeouts.
And now that we have finished propellant loading, we are also clearing out the liquid oxygen line on that transporter erector, and that's why you see a little bit more of those white clouds there on your screen.
Ground clouds. Artificial ground cloud.
Again, at the T-minus 1 minute mark, Falcon Heavy will be in startup. This is an autonomous vehicle, so the internal flight computers will take over the launch countdown.
Super stoked for this, guys.
Falcon
Can't
Heavy
get my
is
words
in
out.
startup.
Great news. There's that call out. That Falcon Heavy is in startup. Now just waiting for the final call from the launch director.
Come on, LD.
This is the mission director. Go for launch.
Yes.
And great news with that call out. All systems are go for launch of Falcon Heavy with USSF-52.
What's up, Dymo? Welcome to the Eccentric Fam. Call me Daddy. Appreciate you.
T-minus 30 seconds.
27 candles on this one. So says Meg 2 Sith.
Seconds.
Come on. Come on.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
What's up, John
2,
Randolph?
1. Engines full power. And liftoff of Falcon Heavy.
Traditional headbang.
Go USSF-52.
Get. Wow, she is getting. She's getting it good. It's a lot of damage. I feel the need for speed, not the drug. Hands in the chat. Now I would get a spam call. Hands up in the chat if you
At T
Or
plus
for
50
night launches
seconds
or day
into
launches.
Falcon Heavy's flight under the power of 5 million pounds of thrust. Falcon Heavy is carrying OTB-7 out to space. Now we are coming up on max Q here in a few seconds.
sunset launches. I think I'm in that camp where it's dark on the ground,
And
but then the
great call out
light
there. We
rays
have
light
passed
up the
through max
sky and
Q.
the upper atmosphere.
That is the point of peak mechanical stress on the vehicle, and we've now passed through that. So we do have a few events coming up here.
That's
That
a
will
good.
be booster engine cutoff, or BECO.
That's a good
Separation
point.
of the
John
side
Randolph can't
boosters,
see the shoots
followed
at
by
night.
Side booster boost back burn startup, and then the center core main engine cutoff, or MECO.
No shoots on this one though. Sad face.
Now again, those are a few events coming up here. BECO, side booster separation. That'll be the separation from the center core. The center core will continue to carry stage 2 with the payload until it shuts down its engines with MECO and performs a standard stage separation like you see on a Falcon 9. And there you can see on your screen, on your right-hand screen, some views from the side boosters and a really awesome view of Falcon Heavy on your left-hand screen with all of those engines burning really bright there.
Stand
Coming
by
up
for
on
BECO.
BECO in a few seconds here.
5th flight for each of these side boosters. First flight for the center core. Center core is being expended.
Side
They're
booster separation confirmed.
gonna land these boosters. Nice. Please clap. Only once.
Come back, Phil.
Booster boost back startup.
And great news, we were able to also see that live on your screen. BECO, the side boosters have separated from the center core, and we have the startup of the boost back burn on both of those side boosters, looking really awesome there on your screen.
Totes my goats. Pretty
Now
sweet,
the side
Ross.
boosters are returning to Florida under the power of 3 engines. Coming up are a few events in rapid succession. That will be the conclusion of the side boosters boost back burn, MECO, stage separation of the center core and the second stage, as well as SES-1 or the NVAC engine igniting on the second stage. SES-1 stands for second stage engine startup. And as I mentioned previously, per the request of our customer, we will not be showing second stage views after SES-1. Additionally, our center core or stage 1 is expendable today, so we will not be attempting to recover it, but we will be following the side boosters back to land, so you can continue to stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the payload, so let's briefly just go over it. So it's USSF, United States Space Force. I guess they stole it from the Air Force. The miniature space shuttle plane that I call it, unmanned. It's like a spy space shuttle, miniature spy space shuttle. It's like the 7th test flight for it or something. You can stay in orbit around Earth for like over a year, I guess. I don't know. I don't know everything there is to know about it, but it is a pretty sweet ride. There's Hawthorne, California. Look at all them peeps standing, all them gawkers in the back there. Looks like daytime launches won our poll in the chat. If I had to pick between day and night, I'd go with day as well, just because you can see things better. However, if I could choose any time, it'd be I'd say even sunset over sunrise, because I'm not an early riser. Well, I'm an early riser when the dogs make me be one, which is a lot of the time. But sunset launches when it's kind of dark on the surface, but then those light rays, those sun rays, like scatter in the upper atmosphere and just make the plumage look awesome, and all those gases from stage sep look like, you know, the apocalypse. it's pretty dope. All right. Volume recommence.
And so far, the vehicles are on a good trajectory, coming back to land. And again, with successful second engine start 1, that will wrap up our coverage pertaining to the stage, to the second stage. So we'll focus our attention on the side boosters.
They're landing back at the coast, not on the drone ship. So hopefully we get some pretty sweet views and some pretty sweet audio.
Now those side boosters are currently on their way back to land. In order to land back on land, we typically have 3 burns.
Center core FTS has saved.
Maybe we'll get some infrared
We
too.
typically
That'd
have
be
3
awesome.
burns. They've already concluded a boost back burn, which helps them turn back around and head back towards land. The next burn coming up is the entry burn. That's where we'll reignite 3 of the engines on each of those boosters, and that helps slow them down as they enter back into the Earth's atmosphere. Now, if we do have successful landings today, it will mark the 257th and 258th landing of an orbital class rocket. And those entry burns are coming up here in about 30 seconds or so. And again, as I mentioned
anybody
earlier,
get the
center
Cybertruck
core
yet?
will be expended, and we are not attempting to recover it today.
How many of those have they gotten out to customers so far?
Again, the entry burn is coming up here for the side boosters.
Booster entry burn startup.
And there's that call out that the entry burns have begun on the side boosters.
Nice.
And there you can see on your screen.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
You can see on your screen the engines have reignited.
Booster entry burn shutdown.
PY FTS has saved.
And a short
NY
burn.
FTS has saved.
Short burn for both of those boosters, just under 20 seconds.
All vehicles are on nominal trajectories.
Great call outs there. All vehicles on nominal trajectories. Now again, we do have one more burn for each of these side boosters coming up in just about 30 seconds. That is the landing burn. It's a single engine burn for each booster. And just one engine is powerful enough to slow the vehicles down and safely land back on land. Again, we are targeting landing zone 1 and landing zone 2 for today's landings.
I'm getting nervous again.
Booster landing burn.
And we heard that call out, and you can see on your screen that the engines have reignited.
Landing leg deploy.
Let's watch as these side boosters touch down for landing.
Stage 2.
No audio of the sonic boom. Pretty sweet views, though. Hellfire! Yeah! Raining down from the sky.
And there you can see on your screen and hear the crowd here, very excited. We have successfully landed both Falcon Heavy side boosters on landing zone 1 and landing zone 2. With these
This guy
two
is
side
way
boosters, this
too
marks the
relaxed.
257th and 258th overall successful landing of an orbital class rocket. And with successful confirmation of our side boosters landing, that will bring our webcast to a close today. We'd like to thank the United States Space Force for entrusting us with today's mission. And we'd like to
Thank you. I believe your name is Jessica, if my memory serves me correctly. Probably doesn't. No, that's her name. Jessica, Jesse, Jay, whatever. John Randolph, Starbase Local says, I'm trying to find it. There it is. He says, might have a static fire at Boca Chica tomorrow. No overpressure notice to villagers yet. So stand by to Lab Padre's YouTube channel to catch that live. We will not have a SpaceX in the news episode tomorrow, just because this is kind of like my mini staycation. But also, I did do my research this week, and there's just not enough worth doing for this week, which is typical for this time of year. I've been doing this long enough to know that that's to be expected. But we'll get back to it next week. Okay, Eric, I just saw you pop up again. Or maybe it was something else. Oh, there you are, Eric, in the chat. Still trying to pay off my Model X. Yeah, that will happen. So I actually had to cancel my Cybertruck reservation because two reasons. First, my car, which I've had since 2011, it was a 2008 Mustang GT. Hood vent and everything, black. It was a beautiful car. But I had to get rid of it because it had finally crapped out on me. And this happened to be like 3 weeks. It was in October. It was just a few weeks before Cybertruck started, releasing. So I had to cancel my reservation. But then I found out that, I'm a cheapo, right? I had the single motor reservation, right? I knew they were doing away with that, but it was supposed to originally cost $40,000. This is before the pandemic. But I guess the cheapest is what, like 80 or 90,000 now for I think they're only doing tri and quad motors. I'm not really sure, but yeah, so I wouldn't have been able to afford it anyway. Right? I can't justify spending that much money on a car. Okay. Yeah. But my hat's off to those of you who do still have your Cybertruck reservations. I hope you get it quickly. I probably would have gotten mine anyway in like 2028 at this pace. So not a snowball's chance in hell I could have gotten mine anyway, regardless. Ian Gillespie, pie. If you want a is it Broomy accent? Brummy? Oh, Birmingham, UK. Look up Peaky Blinders. Dude, hyperinflation coming. Yeah, no kidding. I actually did start the first episode of Peaky Blinders because I really like his name, Cillian Murphy, I think. And I know the director has done some stuff in the past that I liked, but for whatever reason, I just haven't picked it back up yet, but I've been meaning to. All right. But yeah. What else? Happy New Year to you, Ryan King Art. Appreciate you stopping by the chat. Appreciate all you guys. Craig Horvey, thank you. I can't speak. I'm out of practice. Thanks again for becoming an eccentric member. Same with you, Dymo. And thank you guys for the super chats. Andy in Colorado, appreciate you, man. Of course, Eric Beavers, my man from the west, from hill country or mountain country, I guess. Just scrolling up, see if I recognize anybody else. Mark Kreider, Master Chief Mark Kreider. Good to see you again, dude. Locals chat. You guys have a great new year. I hope your Christmases was swell. Mine was pretty dope. Got to hang out with the fam, the real fam. Okay, we're going to end it there, you guys. Have a great night. Last I checked, there was supposed to be a Starlink mission tonight. I'm not going to stream it if there is. I don't know if that's been pushed yet or not. But go to spacex.com/launches if you are interested, or SpaceX's X account. Okay. Until next time, Godspeed. See you next year.